Okay, we're gonna start. Okay. Let's start with Gloria. So I'll be the agent. You'll be the seller. I mean, I'll be the agent. I'll be the seller. You'll be the agent, and you will. We'll just you do it first, then everybody do it first. Take turn do it first. Then I'll be the agent, and then you can see what's the difference, and then you can do it. Then we can start to correct. You know. Okay. Gloria, go ahead. So I'll be the seller. You'll be the agent. Okay.
Ray.
Who's it?
Hi, this is Gloria with Remax Elite Realty. How are you doing today?
Good.
Yeah, I saw you have a property listed, but it was expired. I was wondering, when are you planning to interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home?
I actually changed my mind. I don't want to sell anymore.
Oh, you don't want to sell anymore? Oh, may I have a question? Why are you planning to sell in the past, before?
Oh, because I wanted to get a home with a bigger land so I can build an ADU.
Get a home with a bigger land. So the property right now does not have a bigger land. Okay, so that's a very good idea. This is a very good time to get a bigger lot property to build ADU. So it's seller market now. You can sell for a lot money for current market value. What do you think? Are you going to be having a second chance to think about it? I can follow up later on.
Okay, just follow up with me later. Okay.
Oh, well, okay. So may I call you back like 1 month later, like the same day today, next week?
That's fine. Yeah.
All right, thank you. I don't know what to say.
Okay, so
I'm scared.
Now that's switch. You'll be the seller, I'll be the agent. Just say the exact same thing I said, okay?
You be the agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever I just said, you just copy the same way I said it, okay?
But I never remember.
Okay, I asked
so
when you asked me, I said I don't want to sell anymore. I was going to buy an home with a big land so I can build an ADU. Yeah, so that's what I said. Okay.
Hey, you are calling me, right?
Yeah, correct. Okay. Ring. Is Gloria there?
Hi, this is she. Who is this?
Yes, this is Ray. I saw that you're selling the home. Are you still selling the home?
No, I changed my mind.
Okay. What made you want to sell the home in the first place?
I want a bigger lot to build the ADU.
Okay, that's great. You can still do it, right? So you don't want to buy the home with a big lot anymore? What happened? You couldn't get one or what?
No, now it's seller's market. It's I submit an offer. It's hard to get accepted. They have 17 offers, and then maybe I have to sell this property to get my down payment. It's very complicated. I decided not to do it now.
What made you want to buy the big home to build ADU to make more money, or?
I have a family. I have somebody living together with me. I want to have an ADU, have my family member to live behind, something like that.
Okay, so that means you need to get a top dollar for your home, so you can buy a home with to build ADU, right?
Yeah.
Okay, actually now's a great time to sell home. You can get the most money. What if I can tell you can sell your home, and you don't have to move out of your home and until you find a replacement home, because right now the interest rate already started increasing. If you don't sell the home now, you're not gonna be able to sell your home for a price that you can get now. So now is the best time. Are you willing to lose the opportunity?
Oh, I'm not that anxious. I'm okay. I just I'm not worried about that.
Okay. But what's most important for you when you were trying to sell the home? Are you trying to get the most money so you can buy another home to build ADU? Was that your intention?
My intention, it's just ADU. I think I'm kind of not so sure. Now the material is so expensive. I have to pay like 20% more to build an ADU. So according to my project, I don't think it's reasonable.
Okay, what if I tell you can get the most money for your home and you can get 2 units? So that way your family, you can, take care of your family.
Who Who will give me 2 units? You were talking about buy another one, or you're talking about?
Basically, because now you can get a good price for your home, so you can sell the home and you can get a 2 units or 3 units. That way, you don't have to spend any extra money, and you still can provide for your family, so they can have a place to stay.
I don't have that much money to do so, to get 2 units, because 2 units are very expensive.
Okay, that's good. So that's why I can take a look at the home. That way, I can give you assessments to see how much money we can get for your home, how much more money we can get for your home. Usually, we can get you at least 5% more money for the home. So you never know. I mean, there's maybe a chance you can you don't have, like I said earlier, right? You don't have to spend any extra money where you can get 2 units, so your family can stay in it.
2 units?
Yeah, 2 units or 3 units, because it's actually cheaper to buy 2 units or 3 units versus a single family. And if you do not take this opportunity right now, you may never have this opportunity again, because interest rate already increased. So now's your only chance to get a top dollar for your home. If not, you're gonna stay here. How are you gonna get another unit another property for your family?
But I think getting 2 units or 3 units more difficult than selling my home.
Like I said, right? You don't have to make the decision now. And also, if we help you to sell your home, you can stay in the home until you find your replacement. If you don't find it, you don't have to move.
Oh, so I sold it and then I don't have to move after I sold it?
Yeah, we do that all the time. I help a lot of clients to do it before. We help them to get the home sold for top dollar, and they continue to stay in the home, and they don't move until they find a replacement. So like I said earlier, right? You do not have to make any of this decision. All I'm doing is I can take a look at your home so I can see how much more money we can give for your home. And, you're not obligated to make any decision. You don't owe me any money. I'm just going there to look at the property to see what kind of plan we can, help you to achieve your goal. No pressure. Yeah, it's but you do have the need, right? You do have the need to get a second unit to take care of your family, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so when's a good time I can take a look at your home? Today or tomorrow?
Today.
Okay, morning or afternoon?
Afternoon.
Okay, 1 or 2?
2 o'clock.
Okay, 2 o'clock. Okay, I'll see you today at 2. Okay, Gloria.
Thank you.
Okay, see you. Bye. Okay, so I know it took a little bit longer, but the thing is, what did I do differently, Gloria?
I think I was nervous, and then I think you are very firm, and your tonality is very strong but not pushy.
Okay.
So you are kind of using some keyword to insist on, for example, ADU, your need, and then you can do something like sell for high value. You provide some options. But sometimes when I was calling, I kind of always feel nervous. I don't know, maybe I'm not sticking to what, sometimes I feel I will be very much pushy. I feel I will be rejected if I insist on saying, oh, ADU, and I buy 2 units, 3 units. I keep thinking that they are going to be giving me a lot of rejection. So I kind of puzzled, and I kind of stopped there.
Okay, so I think there's a problem with the mentality. Okay, you have to understand, when we're calling these owners, we're not trying to make money. We're not trying to benefit. We're helping them. We're helping the owner, because let's face it, there's many realtors out there. They're not honest. They're gonna, once they take a hold of the client, they're gonna lie to them. They're gonna cheat on them. So you're actually saving the client. Number one, you're saving the client because you're trustworthy. Number two, you're saving the client because you can truly get them more money for their home. Number three, you are saving the clients is because you can truly help them to solve their problem. Because nobody is buying or selling a home because they want to buy or sell a home. Anybody that's trying to buy or sell a home because they have a family situation they need to resolve, right? In this situation, he wants to buy a home to build an ADU so that maybe he can move a family member, maybe mother, father, or some siblings to move in so they can have a place to stay. That's very important to a family, right? So if they tell you they cannot find the ADU because it's too expensive, then you need to come up with a substitute. because ultimately you're helping them to solve their problem, right? So all I'm doing is I'm trying to find a solution quickly for you. So, and the reason I want to meet, my real reason is to meet with you, but I'm not going to tell them that. What I'm going to tell them is I need to take a look at your home so I can see how I can get more money for your home. That way we can help you to achieve your goal, and because what happened is because when the seller told you that I don't want to build anymore, then you just give up. You cannot do that. So if they tell you they don't want to build the property anymore, then you need to figure out a way that can help them to solve the problem, but that's a different solution, right? So what's the alternative solution on top? That's different from building an ADU, is to find a duplex or triplex, because ultimately their goal is not to build an ADU. Their goal is to have a solution to help so that their family member can live together, right? So if building ADUs is expensive, which is become not plausible because the cost of buildings become so expensive, then you need to quickly think of as an alternative. What's the alternative? Don't build, just buy existing, buy a duplex or triplex. And also you got to tell them, hey, is it even cheaper to buy duplex? So that means maybe we can help you to sell this property, which you can take advantage of the high price, and you can replace the single family home with a duplex or triplex, and you don't have to spend any extra money. So basically, what's everybody's looking for? Everybody's looking for more money, more products, less price, less hassle, and no hassle, right? So if you could convey to them to make sure that they understand it's possible to get more money, it's possible to achieve their goal without going through the troubles, then they're gonna be open to think about to discuss more with you. But at the same time, you need to remove all the risk in their mind, because people are scared of people gonna waste their time. So you have to tell them, I'm not gonna waste your time. You have to tell them. Also, people are worried that they're gonna be, stuck in some kind of contract. So you have to tell them, to make sure that they agree to meet with you, you have to tell them there's no risk in it. You're not forced to make any decision. All I'm doing is to go look at home, so I can tell you, so I can share with you how much more money I can get you for your home. And at the same time, you do not need to make a decision right away. You're not obligated to make any decision. You do not owe me any money. That means they have no risk, zero risk. But at the same time, maybe if they sit down and listen to what I have to say, then maybe they can figure out a way to solve their problem, right? Because the whole time when I'm talking with them, my motivation is not to get the listing. My motivation is how to help them to solve their problem. Because only if you can help them to solve their problem, then they would agree to do business with you, right? So when you're talking, you're thinking, you said you don't want. You told me that you said you do not want to be pushy because you're afraid of rejection. Okay, why I do not have that kind of mindset? Because I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for you. It's like, just think of this way. You have kids, right? How old are your kids?
I don't have kids.
Okay, so that's okay. Just think about your parents. When your parents talk to you, are they pushy? Sometimes they are, right?
Yeah.
Why are they pushy? Because they want the best for you, right?
Right.
If you're talking to your client like your parents talking to you, will you be pushy? Yes, because I want the best for you. If you do not do what I tell you, you're stupid. You know what I'm saying? If you think this way, then you will be very comfortable to be pushy, because I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to help you to achieve your goal. I'm not being greedy. I'm not being selfish. I'm not selfish. I'm not trying to make a commission. I'm looking for the best solution for you. All you need to do is to be open your mind to talk to me, so I can get the best for you. I can get at least 5% more money for your home. I can help you to reach your goal. I can help you to provide this housing for your relatives. I can solve your problem. It would be stupid of you to meet with me. That's the mentality you need to have, right? Anybody else have any question on what we just talked about? Anybody else? Okay, so Gloria, do you have any question on what we just talked about?
Yeah, I think my biggest issue is the mentality. I think I I can deal with them, but sometimes I have too much worry in my mind.
What's your worry? What's your worry?
I already mentioned to you something like I'm afraid they are going to touch me something, and they're not going to be, So I think my issue is mentality issue.
Okay, what we just talked about, did that help you to resolve your mentality issue?
I think so. But I need to do some practice to, just like what you say, we're solving problem for you, we're providing some solution for you, where you have to keep that in mind to in your bottom of your heart, to share with people, and then to give people an impression you are helping. You are not trying to get a business to earn commission. So I think this is very important for me.
Yeah, your mindset should be giving. You should be thinking about give, not to get. Because if you think about getting, like try to get something from somebody, then you will think, oh, you're worried that they will refuse you. But if your motivation is to give to them, then let's look at it this way. Let's say if you have a neighbor and you cooked like a nice apple pie, and if you want to give the apple pie to your neighbor, and you're gonna think, okay, I'm gonna take this apple pie, I'm gonna go knock on the door, I'm gonna give them my apple pie. Will you be thinking of worried that they're gonna reject you? No, right? The only way you will worry that they're gonna reject you is when you try to go to the neighbor and tell them and ask them, can you give me apple pie? Right? If you try to ask them for something, then you're gonna worry, will they reject you? But if you're thinking, I'm gonna give you something, most likely you're not gonna worry too much about being rejected, because you're trying to give them something. You're not trying to get something from them. So another reason sometimes people are nervous when they do the cold call is that you're not experienced. You do not have enough experience to make sure that your brain is turning quickly. You need to practice. That's the reason we're doing this. You need to practice, because there's two sides, right? One is the theoretics, the logics. Another side is the practice. You have to practice so that you can, you can, for example, when I told you that I don't want to build ADU anymore, it's because the building cost is too expensive. If you do not have a substitute answer in your mind, then you would just say, okay, can I follow up? But the minute you say follow up, then it's done, right? But so that's why when they say, oh, I don't want to build ADU anymore because the cost is too expensive, then you need to be able to come up with a solution right away, an alternative solution right away. So when you tell me, okay, I don't want to build an ADU anymore because the cost is too expensive, then you tell them, hey, you do not have to build an ADU. You could just buy 2 units. It's much cheaper than building. So like this, I always say this, right? You cannot be a robot. You cannot be an order taker. You have to be a solution provider. Remember, there's always more solution than the problem. There's always more solution than the problem. So like I said earlier, you just give them the solution. So the whole time I'm talking to you, I'm just focused on number one, what's your motivation? Why you want to do this? Why did you want to sell the home in the first place? Number two, how can I solve your problem? Okay, if you just focus on this two, number one, you need, for example, when you told me you don't want to build ADU anymore, that's not the solution you are looking for. That's just a way to help you to reach your outcome. Okay, so you need to think of a substitute that can help, another substitute that can help them to reach the outcome, right?
Okay, thank you.
So that's why you need a lot of practice. So you need to be able to, so when you're doing the cold call, don't worry about making mistakes, because they don't know who you are. Even if you sound stupid, so what? Doesn't matter. You can say anything very stupid. Nobody know who you are. Just talk whatever you want. But you need practice, because I mean, logically, after everything I just said right now, logically you will understand. But unless you practice yourself, you will not be able to do it.
Yeah, but how to practice? Do you think that only cold call practice? Is there any other way to practice?
That's what we're doing now.
Any tool? This is just 5 hours and then it's quick and it's gone. We need to have another way. More
today, the reason we're doing it today, so every time it's recorded, so I'll give you all the videos so that you can go back and watch
Is it recorded?
Yeah. So you'll go back and watch what you did wrong, how you can do it. Then after this, then you'll find a partner. So amongst you guys or somebody else, you can find a partner. Hey, we'll be a partner. Every week we'll practice at least 2 hours. Or every week we're gonna practice at least 2 days, 2 hours a day or 1 hour a day. So after this, because this couple session is to let you know what's the right way to do it, what's the wrong way to do it. So you understand logically, how to do it. Then after this, then you need to find a partner from all the students here or from some other agents. Then you guys talk. Okay, it's best that you find a student here because they already did the training, so that you can practice every amongst yourself. Either once a week or twice a week or whatever schedule stuff. Because even logically, you understand without practice, you won't be able to do it. Another way to practice, the way I practice, I just call right away. I just call them right away. The live practice is the best practice. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, who's next? Suzanne or Sophia? Okay, Sophia's next then, because I'm just going by the sequence. Sophia, you'll be the agent. I'll be the seller. Okay.
Ring, ring.
Yes.
Can I speak to Ray?
Yes.
Hi, Ray. This is Sophia with Remax 2000. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, I just noticed that your listing for sale has been taken off the market. Are you still planning to sell a home?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So when are you going to interview the next agent?
I already talked to the agent. I already know who I want to use.
How did you find an agent?
Oh, he's my friend.
Oh, he's your friend.
Yeah.
Oh, and then so when are you going to? How did you find? Sorry, it's a friend. And then so how come you didn't have her to list a home with you, for you?
Oh, we're just getting something ready. I'm just doing some touch up with the house.
Okay, and then so how much you want to list a home for this time?
I think 800,000.
Same like last time?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is expire, right? This is
Yeah.
expire. Okay. So yeah, before, but have you signed a contract?
No, not yet.
Not yet. And then I don't know what to say.
Okay, now we're gonna turn around. I'll be the agent. You'll be the seller. We just talk about the same thing. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because I never come to the situation that okay, you want to sell and then you have an agent already. I always say, oh, I changed mine. I will change mine.
So that's the reason we're doing this, because I'm gonna go through as many situations as possible. That way you know all the situation. That way next time we hear the same situation, then you know how to answer.
Right. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
You need to memorize all this response. You know what I mean? But it's not hard to memorize. Once you hear it once, then you don't need to even try to memorize. Next time when you hear it again, then you know how to respond.
Yeah, it's just like a script.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you'll be the seller, I'll be the agent. Okay. So just say the same thing I said. Okay.
Yeah, you ring.
So basically, what I said is, yes, I'm selling my home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have an agent. Okay.
Okay. You call me, right?
Yeah, I call you. Yeah. Ring. Is this Sophia?
Yes. Who is this?
Yeah, this is Ray. I saw you guys have a home for sale. I selling the home.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When can I take a look at the home?
It's going to be on market soon.
Oh, okay. What happened? You have an agent already, or?
Oh yes. My friend want to help me.
Did you guys already sign a contract?
We have an appointment this afternoon.
Okay. What if I can get you at least 5% more money for your home? Would you be open to take a look at the home?
But I don't know you.
It's okay, but you do want to get more money, right?
Yeah, but it's seller market, so I think my friend can help me to get more money.
I don't know if you noticed, the interest already increased. It's almost 6% now. The market is changing. You cannot, you cannot afford to mess it up. This is your last chance to get the highest price for your home, and I'm very confident that I can get you at least 5% more money for your home.
That's why my friend also told me that. So I think I need to trust her to try the last shot.
That's okay. I mean, you're not obligated to to pay me anything. I mean, all I need to do is just go take a look at home. And you know, what if I can get you more money than your friend can get you? Let me ask this question: what's most important for you? To sell the home with your friend or get the most money for your home?
To get more money.
Okay, great. Then just give me a chance. You know, I can take a look at the home. You don't owe me anything. You know, there might be a chance I can get you more money for your home.
Well, how did you get my number?
Oh, because your home is become expired. By the way, the agent you gotta use now, is this the same agent from last time?
Yeah.
Okay, so if they, did you get any offers from the last time? How come the home wasn't sold?
Oh, we opened escrow, but escrow was canceled.
Okay, you see that with the way we're selling the home, that kind of situation will never happen. Because let me tell you this, we have many agents in California. Okay, it's probably, let's say 100,000 agents. Only 1% of the agents are you know, focused and trained in selling the homes, representing the sellers. So with the way we sell home, we never have any canceled escrow because we ask the buyer to agree to all the terms before we open escrow.
Are you
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Are you a local agent?
Yeah. I usually have about 15 to 20 active listings. We do a really good job to help the sellers. I mean, your friend already did it for you once, and it's kind of how long did he have listed? Like 3 months, and now you're gonna have used the same agent. The interest rate already increased.
Yeah, I cannot blame her because she really present 8 offers to me, but you know, because interest rate just right up like that, so buyer kind of scared. I understand that it's not her fault.
Yeah, but if there's a right way to negotiate, then you wouldn't have a canceled escrow. Okay, I'm not trying to badmouth your friends, but all I'm saying is just give me an opportunity to take a look at your home. You know, you never know. You know, maybe I can help you to get more money for your home. And if you feel bad about your friend, you know, maybe we can work together. You don't have to feel bad about, you know, not having your friend as your agent. I mean, there's many options. But after all, you know, what's most important is, like you told me earlier, right? You want to get the most money for your home, which that's what we can do.
You have a buyers?
Yes, we have buyers. Yeah.
I need to talk to my family, see, because we are all very close to our agent. We are family, you know.
That's okay. Let's do this. How about let's set a tentative appointment. Then you know you can change the time anytime, and you can change it anytime. You can cancel anytime. What's a good time, today or tomorrow?
Oh, we are going to meet up with her like at 11 o'clock.
Okay, can we meet at 9 or 10?
It's 9:40 already.
Yeah, okay, 10:30. How about 10:30? 10 o'clock. I'm nearby. I'm not that far away. Like I said, no pressure. You don't have to sign anything with me. I'm just sharing with you with more options. That way, you know, you have more to consider, right?
But I don't want her to see you. I don't want her to feel that I betrayed her. So yeah.
No, like I said earlier, there are many options. You don't have to choose between me or her. I mean, maybe we can work together too. I mean, what if there's a way for you to get more money and also don't piss off your friend?
I don't know. I will feel bad if I didn't have her.
I'm just asking you to consider. You do not have to make any decisions. All I'm doing is go take a look at home, see how much more money I can get for your home, and also share with you some options where you can get the most money and use your friend as your agent at the same time. How does that sound?
But you can see my home in the picture. I have a lot of pictures.
No, it's not about the picture. I'm trying to remember. I can get you at least 5% more money for your home. I have to take a look at the home. I have to give an accurate assessment. That's how I can know how much money I can get for your home. You do not worry about any risk. I'm not forcing you to do anything. You do not have to sign a single paperwork. All I'm doing is take a look at home to see how I can get more money for your home. Also, you know, share with some options where you can get more money and maybe even use the same agent.
How long does it take?
30 minutes.
Can you make it like before she come?
Yeah.
11 o'clock?
Yeah. 10 o'clock, 10:30 is okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 10 o'clock. I see you at 10.
Yes.
Okay, I see you at 10. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go through, let's dissect what happened. Okay. When you were the agent, when I said I have I already have, when you were the seller, I told you I already have an agent. What did you say when you were doing it?
Repeat again. What's the question?
When you were the seller, and when I
Mhm.
told you I already have an agent, what did you say? What did you do?
I say I have an agent.
No, let's go back to when we practiced. The first time around, you were the seller, I was the agent, right? And when I told you I already have an agent, what did you say? So let me tell you, when the first time when you were the seller, I was the agent. When I told you I have the agent, you were just fumbling around. You were just all the question, everything you said after that was irrelevant.
Right, because I don't know what to say.
Yeah. So whenever somebody said they have the agent, it's very simple. All you gotta say is, what if I can get you 5% more money for your home? Would you consider working with another agent?
You differentiate. You just
No.
distract.
No, I'm not distracted. I'm just focusing on benefit. Right? I don't care if they have an agent or not. I just care that the seller, are they interested in getting more benefit, more money for their home? That's what I'm focusing on.
What if the seller say, I don't care about how much I get. I just want to work with my friend.
Okay, then you ask them, what's most important for you in starting the home? Is it more money or working with your friend?
I just think the house is too big for me.
Okay, that's a different subject.
Yeah,
That's the motivation for starting the home.
right.
That's not what's most important for you in starting the home. You need to ask them what's most important. So when I told you you were the seller, I said I already have an agent, so you just fumble around. So when you were the seller, when I'm the agent, when you told me that you just want to work with the agent, what did I do? I said, are you interested?
What's more important for you?
Yeah, what's more important for you? Would you become? Are you interested in getting more money for your home?
Yeah.
Right.
You focus. Yeah, you make
Focus
her.
on benefit.
Yeah.
Right. Also, because when you were the seller, when you were the agent, I was waiting for you to ask that question, but for a long time you didn't ask. But finally you asked. What question I was waiting for?
How did you get it? How did you know the agent? How much do you want to sell?
No. That's not the question. That's not the important question.
Did I ask the question you want?
No. When I told you, when I was the seller, you were pretending to be the agent. I told you I have an agent. I was waiting for you to ask the important question, but you didn't ask that question. You did, but until much later.
I asked you, how did you know the agent?
No. The question you ask is, did you already sign the paperwork?
Oh, yeah, I did ask. Yes.
So if somebody tell you they already have an agent, just ask them right away. Did you already sign the paperwork? If they say yes, just hang up. There's no sense to waste any more time, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So next time when you call, when the seller tell you they have an agent, what should you do?
When have you signed a contract?
Okay, what else should you say?
I'm an agent.
As
I'm an agent.
Yeah.
You say you have an agent. I was like, then we meet up. I can show you. I can help you to net more.
No, not yet. They're not gonna meet up with you. Why would they want to meet up with you? The only reason they're gonna meet up with you is when you can provide them something better, when you can show them more benefit, right?
But how to provide benefit over the phone?
Would you be interested in finding out how, if I can get you at least 5% more money for your home? The benefit, right? You want to show them the benefit. If you don't show them the benefit, why would they meet with you? Especially if they have a friend.
Yeah.
So okay, now you summarize. How did I do it differently from you? When the seller told you that they have a friend that's their agent.
Ask a question if they sign a contract or not.
Okay.
Right.
But don't ask that question first. The first question you should ask them is, what if I can get you 5% more money for your home?
Why? Why not ask them, have you signed a contract or not? Why not?
Because whenever you're on the phone, you have to grab their attention. If you do not grab their attention, they're gonna hang up on you right away. Right?
Mm.
If you ask them, oh, did your friend sign a contract? Maybe they just hung up right away. Right?
True.
You need to, like I said, right? When you're on the cold call, do not think from the mentality of getting. You have to think from the mentality of giving.
Mhm.
You have to give value. You have to benefit the customer. If you
Okay.
benefit the customer, if you give value, then they will be incentivized to talk to you, right?
Yeah.
It's very simple. Okay, there's two ways people are interested. Two subjects. One
Mhm.
is pleasure. Another one is pain, right? If I can get you 5% more money for your home, what's that? Which option is that? Is that pleasure or pain?
Pleasure.
Pleasure, right? Okay.
Yes.
If I tell you, hey, if you don't sell your home now, the interest already increased. This is your best time to get the best price for your home. If you do not sell it now, you're not going to get this price. Which one is that? Is that pleasure or pain?
Pain.
Pain, right? Okay. So next time when you talk to the seller and they tell you what they already have an agent, what do you do?
You see, I forgot already.
Okay, somebody else say.
Are you interested in getting more money? Is that what you just asked?
Are you interested in getting at least 5% more money for your home?
Oh, 5% more from your home. Okay.
Okay. What if they insist on using their agent?
Well, long-term friendship.
What?
Long-term friendship.
No. What would you say as an agent if they tell you they have to use their agent?
You think your friendship is more important or getting yourself more money is more important?
Okay. If they still insist, what do you say?
I'm not obligation to ask you to sign a contract. I just want to help you to see.
No. Remember, you have to give them what they want. Whatever they want, just give them exactly what they want. Okay, I understand you want to use your friends as an agent. What if I can get you at least 5% more money for your home? And at the same time, you can still use your agent.
Impossible.
Why not? Why is it impossible? Why? Like I said, right? Do not be a robot. You have to think outside the box. There's many options. We could be co-agent, option one. Option two, I could be the agent. I could give them like a 0.5% as their referral fee. There's many options, right? You have to think outside the box. You cannot be a robot, okay? Cannot be an order taker. There's many options.
Wow, this is yeah, that's true.
Okay, remember, there's always more solution than the problem, always. You cannot be a robot. You have to think outside the box, okay? Remember, it's very simple. All you're doing is just give. All you're doing is just give them exactly what they want. Number one, you have to find out what they want. Number two, just give them exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you have any more questions, Sophia? Anybody else have any more questions about this?
So sounds like that you will not give up until you get an appointment.
You cannot. If you give up, it's game over. Okay, the question is, how do you not give up and still keep the seller on the phone? How do you do that?
Ask questions.
No. How do you do that?
Show them that you can have a benefit from them.
Exactly. Show the benefit right away. Right? If they see that they can get something from you, then they're gonna keep on the phone and talk with you. If they think you're wasting their time, they're gonna click, hang up right away. Right?
But some seller really want to ask you over the phone. When they get what they want, they don't want to see you anymore.
No, you cannot do that. You have to control the conversation. Who is the professional? You or the seller? You're the professional. You have to control the conversation. You have to be the one that's asking question. If they insist on asking a question, you can answer it, but you need to take control right away. You cannot just sit there and answer question. Remember, you're the professional. You have to always have 100% control of the conversation. How do you have control of the conversation? By asking question. If the seller continues to ask the question, what do you do? Answer the question and take back the control right away.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah?
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, yeah.
But you told me that you're not forced me to sign a contract. But when we meet up, are you going to bring a contract?
You don't have to sign a contract. I cannot force you to do anything. But if you're interested in finding out how to get 5% more money for your home, it's just an opportunity for me to share with you how we can do that. You're not obligated to do anything with me, to sign any contract with me.
So usually you really can finish within 30 minutes when you have a chance to meet up with the seller who said he has an agent.
Doesn't
You can-
matter. Worry about that later. Okay, get the appointment first.
I'm so afraid you will kick me out when I bring out the contract. You say you're not going to ask me to sign a contract.
You don't have to take it out. Okay, here's the thing. You do not take it out unless you think they're sold on you. Okay? The closing is not something happen at the end. Closing happens from all the way from the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? Before you go to leasing appointment, you got to prepare the pre-sale package. You got to send them the pre-sale package. You got to study about the home. When you meet with the seller, you got to observe the seller. You got to see what their personality is. You got to figure out their why. You got to figure out the price they have in their mind. You got to have them open up to you. You got to have them trust you and like you. You have to do all this. When you have done all this, and if you observe that they have opened up to you, they have started trusting you, they have started liking you, and they believe they have 100% confidence in you that you can get their home sold for at least 5% more money than any other agents can. That's when you pull out a contract.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not forcing them to sign a contract. You're going there first. Hold on. You're going there first. You have to get them sold on you. When they're willing to do it, then you pull out a contract. Just because you said you're not forced to sign a contract. Yes, I'm not forcing you to sign a contract. But when you are sold on me, then I'll take out a contract. Gloria, you have any question?
Yeah, I think the key word sometimes is like, I can sell 5% more. Is this kind of, you have to have that in your mind and always bring it up. And then this is part of providing the value. But if some people ask you, hey, how can you prove? Well, you can sell 5% more. How can you elaborate it? Can you give me more information, more
That's the
details?
exact reason I just take a look at the home. I have no answer for you if I don't see the home. I have to see the home first. We have multiple programs to share with you how we can get you 5% more money. That's the reason I need to see the home first. You need to always have a reason, right? You need to have a reason to go meet with them. But you're not telling them you're going there to meet with them. You're telling them is that you have to see the home before you can share with them how you can get more for sure that if you can get them 5% for the month for the home or not. You have to give them a reason to agree to meet with you. That's why you do not want to explain to them on the phone how you can get them 5% more. The exact reason you need to go there is because it's impossible to do it on the phone because I need to see the home first. Then I can share with you what's the multiple programs we have that can get you at least 5% more money for your home. You have to give them a reason to meet with you, right?
But in seller market, 5% more is not really that hard to get. Yes. Are you going to say 10%?
Yeah, you can. Or you can say, I can buy your home. First, you have to figure out what they want, what's most important for you. Sometimes maybe it's not a price. I say 5% more money for your home is because most people are after the price, the more money. But some people it's not more money, it's the quicker sell.
Right. Yeah.
That's why you have to ask them, what's most important for you in selling the home? If they tell you, of course, I want to get more money, then you tell them, hey, what if I can get you at least 5% more money for your home? If they say it's time, then you tell them, hey, what if I can get your home sold in 10 days without any contingency and all cash offer?
How can you be so sure you can give me the cash offer?
What if? I'm not saying 100%. It's not depending on me, it's depending on you too. If the home is worth $1 million, you insist on selling it for $1.5 million, of course I cannot give you a cash offer. If it's $1 million and if you're in a hurry, you're wanting to get it sold for $900K. Yes, there's a very high chance I can get you a cash offer because it's a good deal.
Right.
You do not have to worry about whether you can actually do it or not. You just showing them that these options are possible, but depending on how you respond, then I can tell you on the spot whether it's doable or not. You're not lying to them. Because whether it's possible or not, what I told you is possible or not, have to depend on how you work with me. For example, if I tell you I can get you at least 5% more money for your home. If your home is worth $1 million, if you insist on listing it at $1.1 million, I cannot get at least 5% more money for your home because that's the wrong pricing strategy, right? If you wanted to list it at $950,000, if the market value is $1 million, I'm more confident. If the market is still good, I'm more confident I can get you at least 5% more money for your home because that's the right listing strategy, the pricing strategy. You have to work with me for it to work. I'm not lying to you. I'm just sharing with you what's possible, but you have to work with me to make it possible. I think a lot of times you guys have this self-imposed righteousness. You say, oh, I don't want to make fake promise. I don't want to lie to the client. You're not lying to the client. You're just sharing with them in the best scenario. What's the possibilities? It's like Tesla, right? Who drives a Tesla here? Tesla. Who's driving a Tesla? The car. Okay, the Tesla car, on the paperwork, they tell you the Tesla car with one charge, you can drive 300 miles. Do you know, have you met any Tesla owner that can drive 300 miles with one charge? No, you're not gonna find a single Tesla that can drive 300 miles with one charge. The most they can drive is 200 miles. Do you think Tesla's lying? No, they're not. They tell you it can drive 300 miles. It's because when it's in the room with air conditioning turned off, with everything turned off, and drive without any brake, without any obstruction, and drive smoothly, yes, they can drive 300 miles. But when it's on the road with AC on, it only can drive 180 miles.
I got what you mean. Okay.
Don't try to be don't try to be this self-judging. Don't try to be, oh, I don't want to lie to the client. You're not lying to the client. You are just showing to them what's the optimal scenario. Okay.
Don't want to be overpromised.
No, you want to overpromise.
I need to overpromise?
You want to overpromise. You got it wrong. You must overpromise. Okay, here's the big problem. Most agents, they do not want to overpromise because they think, especially the Asian people, they think they shouldn't talk too much. They shouldn't make more promise. If you're not even wanting to make the promise, that means you're not confident enough to make it happen, right? If you're so confident that it's possible, why wouldn't you make the promise?
But you overpromise, and then me as a seller say, Ray, you told me you can sell 1.5. Then how come there's no offer at all? Right? You put yourself in a very embarrassed situation, right?
I'm not telling you the lie to something that's a lie. Okay, I'm telling you, if you did the comparable, if you think it's possible to get that price, then you can do it. But when you're on the phone, you're not saying for this particular property. You're just saying from your past performance, you can do it. But whether I can do it for your particular home or not, I have to see it first.
You're still talking about over the phone. Okay.
Yes. There's a two-step process. On the phone, I'm just talking about something in general. From my past experience, it's possible. But if it's your home, I wouldn't know unless I have seen your home and I have discussed with you.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Any other question on this?
No.
Okay, Suzanne's the next, right? Yeah, Suzanne. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'll be the seller, you'll be the agent, okay?
Okay. Rain, this is Ray.
Yeah,
Hi Ray, how are you today?
good.
I saw your house is off the market. Are you still interested in selling it?
Yeah.
When you be able to meet me for presentation to sell a home, 5% more than the market value.
Meet with you, why? What do I need to meet with you? Just bring me the offer. If you can get 5% more money for my home, just bring me the offer.
I have to show you the whole technique, how our company can sell the house more 25% where we have 25% share of this market for selling home. So I love to share what we can do for you to get more money. Is that possible to meet you?
Yeah, just tell me now. How can you get 5% more money? Just tell me now.
Oh, this whole whole system I have to show you.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Okay, I'm kind of busy nowadays. What about maybe 3 weeks later? Okay.
I'm sorry, pardon me?
I'm busy now. How about 3 weeks later?
How about today is really a good time for sell the home. The time is essential. How about today, tomorrow?
I'm kind of busy. The only time I have now is the earliest time I have is 2 weeks later.
It only take you about 30 minutes in the afternoon, probably 4 or 5 o'clock in between when you have a little bit rest time in the day. So I can meet you just about take about 30 minutes, the most.
I actually work night shift. I work from 1 to 12 in the evening.
1 to 12 in the evening. Morning is better for you, more energy.
Well, in the morning I have to sleep. So that's why I don't have time. I'm working long hours. So that's why I said the earliest time is 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later. So if 2 weeks later, your house value might possibly have dropped the value. Would you like to get the best value and top dollar for your house to meet up sooner than 2 weeks?
I would like to get more money, but I'm kind of on the fence about selling my home. I'm not 100%. So I mean, if I can get a price, I can sell. If not, then I don't have to sell.
You don't have to sell. Let me show you the technique that we have. So you decided after. How about that?
Yeah, like I said, the earliest time is 2 weeks later. Yeah.
Okay, 2 weeks later, what do you have an exact day? I can meet you up.
Maybe yeah, on the week after the following Monday.
Following Monday. Okay. Can you do me a favor? In between now to 2 weeks, if you have 30 minutes, you can call me so we can meet up.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get in.
Okay. No, actually, I think Suzanne, you're a fast learner. Yeah, so okay, now let's turn it around. So you'll be the agent, you'll be the seller, I'll be the agent. Just say the exact thing I said. So what I did is I agreed to your appointment, but I told you at a much later time. And what else? And okay, yeah. So just say the exact thing I said. So you'll be the seller, I'll be the agent. Okay.
Right.
Ray, is this Suzanne?
Yes. Who is this?
Yeah, this is Ray. I saw that you were selling the home. Are you still selling the home?
Oh my gosh, I got a lot of calls. You were 100% call me this morning.
Okay, that's great. We gotta talk. I mean, so what if I can get you at least 5% more money to sell your home? Would you still be opening to sell your home?
There's a couple of agents say the same thing that you say. So I'm kind of a hard time to really believe. How can you sell the 5% more than market value?
Okay, that's exactly why I need to share with you the multiple programs we can get you at least 5% more money for the home. You're not obligated to make a decision, but at least you can find out, right?
We kind of taking a break right now with my family. We probably won't able to see you at least 2 weeks later. So probably we paused on everything right now. So everything's frozen. So I don't want to see anybody to 2 weeks.
Okay, I don't know if you're aware or not. The interest rate is almost 6% now, and might continue to go up. And the markets started changing. I don't know if getting more money is important for you. Now's the best time to get more money for the home.
Well, we know, but still, sellers market. We kind of debating what are we going to sell or not. So within 2 weeks, we're going to have a better, clear picture. So we'll let you know after 2 weeks how that sounds.
I'm just curious. What's the debate? What made you want to sell the home in the first place?
I really want to move to Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. Okay. But you need the money from this home to buy a home in Seattle, right? Is that the situation?
No, we don't.
Okay, but if you can get more money for your home, would you be opposed to getting more money for the home?
Obviously, yes, for setting more home, but 2 weeks doesn't really big factor for the home price. we think. So 2 weeks later, no now.
Okay, what if it's not gonna take too long? If the price is not a situation, here's the thing: it's not just about the price, because I've been a real estate agent representing the sellers for many sellers. Other than price, the terms are important too, because when the market is a seller's market, it's much easier to sell home. Once the market turns to a buyer's market, you're gonna have a lot of problems. The buyer is gonna be very demanding. It's gonna be very difficult for you to sell the home. If you want to sell your home, with the least trouble and have the highest price, is probably a better idea to get it sold while the market is still a seller's market.
You're right. We did our due diligence. We studied on the market. We saw the market won't switch till this fall, so we still have time. This one, and second, it won't fair to other agents that who calling us, and not 100 agents. We told everybody that we won't meet anybody now to 2 weeks later. So it doesn't fair to other agents. So we stay 2 weeks later.
That's fine. That's fine. Remember, you do not have to make any decisions. That's even better, right? Because I can, see the home. I can share with you the options we have that can get you the most money for your home. You do not need to make a decision now. That way, you have more information when you meet other agents later. Then you can make a more, educated decision. It's gonna actually help you to make a better decision. You're not obligated in any way to sign any contract with me.
Yeah, getting information always good, always welcome. But since we're not really consider anything move forward for any make any decision, and we don't need that information just as we talk right now. So we probably hold off for 2 weeks.
Okay. So you said you're moving to Seattle, right? When you planning to move to Seattle?
Maybe later this year to fall.
Okay, what if the market changed and you move to Seattle and you're not able to sell your home in Los Angeles?
Like I said, we don't need the down payment from selling this house, so we're okay.
I understand that, but I'm not talking about the money aspect. I'm saying that if you leave a vacant house here, it's not going to do you any good. It's going to be hard to manage, and also you got to pay property tax. It's just a hassle.
Yeah, 2 weeks later we make a decision. So we're thinking about purchase house in Seattle till fall. Might be by that time the price will be dropping a little bit. So that's why we're waiting for more clear picture, and we may make a decision, see all the agents that we want to see it. You may on my list. What's your name? What's your phone number? So I can write it down. So at the time I call you back in 2 weeks. How that sound?
That's what I don't understand. If you think the price is going to drop, why are you waiting to make a decision on the home you're selling now? I don't get it.
I don't wait too long. I said 2 weeks. It's perfect time. 2 weeks.
Okay. What if we set a tentative appointment? We can do a Zoom call. So you and your husband are both a decision maker, right?
Yes, we both own the house.
Okay. What if we do a phone appointment? So we can discuss in detail, how we can get more money for your home. That way you don't miss the window to sell the home. That way you'll have more information, before you meet all the other agents.
For me, it has more time. But for my husband, he worked for the school. He has full schedule daily basis. He started morning 5, 6 o'clock, go gym, and then go ready to the work, come home about 10 o'clock. So by the time he come home, we already almost end of call the day. So I don't know the possibility we have for us to set up a Zoom meeting. I'm so sorry.
Okay, you said 2 weeks later. What's the best time 2 weeks later? Monday or Tuesday?
Maybe July 1st and Tuesday, 2 p.m. I can set up an appointment with you. That'll be okay?
Okay, this is what I'm asking you, okay? Because I'm very confident I can get you more money for your home. Whatever you do, make sure that I'm the first person to see your home. Do we have a deal?
First person, okay. name Ray Chen. I want to.
Because I'm very confident I can get you more money for your home. Would you be open to make sure that I'm the first person to see your home?
I make a notes here, and also please bring all your record when you sell the home in this area, and 5% more. Show me that you really.
Yeah. That's the reason I'm going to look at the home in the first place. Number one, I can look at the home, and number two, I can share with you how we can get you exactly how we can get you 5% more money for your home.
I know you can do, but show me all the evidence what you did.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so I'll see you at the time then.
See you July 1st.
Okay, all right, okay. So, okay, go ahead. You have any questions, Suzanne?
Yes, and for this market for self 5%, really, like Sophia said, it's very not that complicated and not easy. So how you show the people, okay, one of my questions is sometimes I even 10% more, so that won't really attracted to the seller, only 5% more.
Then just change it to 10%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this session took a little bit longer. The reason I kept insisting on meeting earlier is that the earlier is always better. If you can't meet earlier, it's always better to make it earlier. And also, whenever you make an appointment with the seller, you want to give them options. You do not tell them, oh, Monday. You do not tell them Tuesday. Give them options. Just ask them Monday or Tuesday, morning or afternoon, 1 or 2. You want to always give them options, because if you do not give them options, if you tell them, hey, afternoon, then they say, oh, I'm working in the afternoon. So you want to always give them options. So I think for this session, Susan already understand that in the beginning, you have to give them the benefit right away. So the problem we have in this session is that they want to meet with you much later. So if they want to meet with you much later, there's a couple options you can resolve that situation. Number one is you just try to insist on meet earlier. If they still do not want to meet earlier, then you can try to make a tentative appointment. If they still do not want to make a tentative appointment, then you can try to do a Zoom. So basically, you're trying to do whatever you can to move the appointment to the earliest time possible. And also, usually, if you tell them that they may not get a good price if they wait, so most likely they're gonna try to agree to meet with you at an earlier time, because you're trying to show them to them, hey, if you wait for too long, you might lose the money. You might not get your home the most money for your home. So you want to show them the benefit of meeting with you earlier, and also to avoid the pain of meeting with you earlier.
And Ray, I have questions here.
Go ahead.
You said you want to meet me first, the seller. You are the first meet the seller. Seller sometimes they not make decision until they review all the agents. So what's the benefits of seeing you?
Suzanne?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody calling me.
Whether they're gonna wait until the last minute to make a decision or not is depending on your ability to close them. Okay. If you can close them, then you have the highest chance to sign a contract. If you're the last person to meet with them, 99% of the chance somebody else will sign a contract. So you always, if you can, you want to be the first person to meet with them. And if they do not agree to that, then you want to ask them, can you make sure not to sign with anybody before you meet with me? But the best chance is always to meet them first.
But if they are slow decision maker, they are analytical, they just cannot make a decision right away. You still can make them sign right away.
So if that's the situation, you can. So that's another question, right? Some people, they are very analytical. They are very scared of making a decision, like putting their signature on the paperwork. So in that situation, that's a different question, because you need to make sure they feel comfortable. But a way to make it easier on them is to tell them, hey, don't worry. You already believe that I can get you this money. You already believe I'm the best option for you. But if you still do not feel comfortable, if you're still worried, I can give you this cancellation right away, right here. So that way, even you sign the contract, but you have the cancellation at the same time. At any time you do not feel comfortable with me, at any time you feel I'm lying, you have this cancellation. You'll cancel right away. You do not need another cancellation from me.
But a broker doesn't want to cancel.
No, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about a broker. Your goal is to get the listing. The broker want to cancel or not, it's not your problem. It's your listing, okay?
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I was interrupted. Ray, that if you want me the agent, so you still can ask the seller sign with you with the cancellation form, right?
Yes. If they feel like if they are not comfortable signing with you, obviously you don't want to say that in the first place. If they just don't want to sign because they're like analytical, because they're very worried to, to make a decision to put their signature on the paperwork, just tell them, hey, I know you trust me. I know you believe that I'm the best agent for you, but if you're still concerned, and if you still worry about signing the paperwork, I'll give you the cancellation at the same time. That way, although we sign the contract, but at anytime you feel like I'm not the best agent, the best option for you, at any time you feel like I lied to you, whatever, you're canceled automatically because I already gave you the cancellation right here at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. So any other question on this topic about making an appointment as early as possible, about giving them the cancellation if they don't feel comfortable signing the document? So Sophia, I see you're still rolling your eyes. Do you still have some doubt about that?
No, I'm just digest what you say. Not rolling my eyes.
So, okay. If you look at all we just talked about, right? Everything we're doing is just revolving around a couple of things. Number one, show the benefit and show the pain, possibility of loss if they do not make the movement. Number two, we're just giving them exactly what they want. That's all we're doing. Just give them exactly what they want. If they don't feel comfortable, if they don't want to sign, just have them sign and tell them, hey, you can cancel anytime. Just give them exactly what they want. That's all we are doing. Okay. And also, if you can, you want to meet as early as possible. The key is to book the appointment. Okay. So, and also you want to be persistent. The reason you can be persistent is because your intention is for them. You have the best intention for them. You're not trying to make a buck. You're not trying to make a commission. You truly believe that you're the best person that can help them to solve their problem. You're not just after the commission, okay? You're trying to give them your best options. You're trying to, help them. Okay, now it's Cece's turn. So you'll be the agent, I'll be the seller, and yeah. Something wrong with your speaker. Hold on. Your speaker is not working. Is it working now? Okay. Try to figure out your speaker. Then we'll go to Sophia again, and then we'll go to Gloria again. Gloria, so you'll be the seller, I'll be the agent, and then we'll do another scenario. Cece, whenever you're ready, let me know, okay?
You're the agent?
Yeah, I'll be the agent, you'll be the seller, yeah.
Okay.
Or we can turn it around. So if you want to be the seller too, I can be the agent, whatever.
I want to be the seller.
Okay, you be the seller. Okay, I'll be the agent. Okay.
It's easy to be a seller. My
Okay.
God.
Okay.
You're
So
not gonna
yeah,
do it?
so just be the seller, and whatever objections you have in mind, just use the objection. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My
Okay.
housing. I have a house.
Okay, I'm the
Hi.
agent. Okay, I'll call you.
You're the agent. You're calling me, right? Okay.
Remy, hi, is Gloria there?
Yeah, this is she.
Yeah, I see that you have a home for sale. Is that the home still for sale?
Oh, we're not ready to sell. We just have the interest to sell. Kind of thinking about it.
Oh, what made you want to sell the home in the first place?
we want to move to another place, but we're still debating if it's, necessary or anything.
Okay. Well, what's the hold up? Like what's the subject of debate?
Oh, actually, this is the property in Monterey Park. We have 2/3 of the property rented out to the tenant. They are kind of, holding on to sending our check. They didn't pay the rent, and they didn't pay the utility for several months. We don't know what to do, so we want to get rid of it, maybe to find another place to live. But now it's so overwhelmed.
Okay, the situation is not gonna get any better, right? Because they just came out with more moratorium. The tenant don't have to pay the rent.
Yeah, I tried to find somebody doing eviction. They charged me $2,000. I think it's quite a lot, and it's just a beginning. And then I don't know where to find this money to get started with.
It's not even the problem with the money. It's the court system. They're not gonna take your eviction case. You just
No?
gotta keep bleeding money.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to sell then?
No, if you keep it, you're just gonna keep bleeding money.
Uh-huh.
If you think of moving to another place, you should sell it while you still can, and we can make sure that you can stay at home until you find a replacement home. That way you can get rid of this problem and move to a place without all this trouble.
What about these tenants?
It's okay. We can sell your home with tenant inside. We have many investors that are interested in buying a property with a tenant.
Even the tenant not paying the rent, not paying the utility, you still can handle it?
Yeah, don't worry about it. We helped quite a few sellers in the similar situation with the tenant not cooperating.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe find the attorney to evict them and then fix the property and make it prettier and sell for more money.
Okay, in this market, whether you're gonna sell for money or more money or not is whether you're gonna fix the property or not. It's depending on the market. Although the interest rate has just increased, but we're still at the end of the strong market. So if you want to take advantage of the strong market, your best option to get the most money is to sell it as early as possible.
Oh. So do you think the market is going to be crashing?
Well, I'm not saying that, but interest rate is almost 6% now. So,
but there's quite a lot of buyer. I saw open house like people getting into the properties, like 150 or 200 people getting into a property. So,
yeah, I mean, like I said, right, it's the end of the strong market.
And
so if you want to get a good price for your home, now is probably the only best time. Yeah.
So how many months do you think we can still have this strong market, or it says immediately will be kind of a turning down?
I mean, anything is possible. So that's why I'm calling you. So what's a good time I can take a look at the home? That way I can share with you how we can get your home sold with the tenants, even with the proper tenant. We have experience in doing this. We have represented multiple sellers with the tenants that not paying the rent.
Yeah, we're kind of doing calculation because I'm divorced. I'm just myself. I'm thinking about the exemption of capital gain, and I'm doing my mathematics. And after I do the calculation, and then sell it and buy another one, I don't think it's making sense. I have to move further to find a property to live in, which is not what I want. I kind of still having that issue. I don't even know how much it's going to end up in my pocket after I take my tax return. I have to find somebody who can tell me about how much exactly I can end up, net in my pocket.
Okay, that's exactly what I can do for you. When's a good time, today or tomorrow? I can bring you a net sheet. I can show you exactly how much money you're gonna net in your pocket.
Or you mean net in a pocket after sale? I'm thinking about how much I can.
Yeah, and then I can share with you some more options on the replacement property. Yeah, that way you don't have to spend any extra money. That way you know exactly how much money you're gonna end up in your pocket. And also I'll show you some more other options where you can buy a replacement property and you do not have to move far away and you do not have to spend extra money. Does that sound beneficial to you?
But I have a question about like paying tax for my after I paid the income tax, how much left? It's not because how much I left after the closing escrow. I know how much I might be ending up with, but I know that I have 250,000 for the tax exemption, and then after that, how much tax I should pay?
Okay, it's very easy. It's not that difficult. If you already exceeded your $250,000 limit, we can always do 1031 exchange where you do not have to pay a single dime of taxes. Okay.
Oh, this is my primary residence. I don't think it's a 1031 exchange.
No, but you say you have tenants, right?
I have tenant, but they are kind of I'm still living inside the
That's
property.
okay. Yeah, you can still do 1031 exchange if you have tenants. Yeah.
Oh,
So what this is a very complicated issue. That's why I would suggest for me to take a look at the home. Then I can share with you all the multiple options we can have that can get you exactly what you want.
do you have a CPA that you can provide to consult on this? Or
Yeah.
are you a CPA as well?
Yeah. We have CPA to work with. We also have company that does 1031 exchange. So I think it's a kind of complicated issue you're trying to work through. I have the exact net sheet, and I can share with you some of the other options, so we can go through the details. How exactly we can help you to reach your goal, which is to get rid of the tenant problem. Get the best price for your home while you still can, and at the same time to move to a home that's you're satisfied. How
Can
does
you
that sound?
invite, yeah, can you invite a CPA to my home as well?
Here's the process. I'll see the home first. We'll go through the process to see the multiple options. Then I'll refer you to the CPA.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, so when's a good time? Today or tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow
Okay, tomorrow morning or afternoon.
afternoon,
Okay, 1 or 2.
2.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow too. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, let's talk about this. So you have to remember, the cold call is different from presentation. Do not mix the cold call and presentation. A lot of times the seller, they want to get all the answers to all the questions on the cold call. Do not do that. See, you see what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to keep you away from continuing to ask me the question. I'm trying to at least to help you to understand that it's beneficial to meet with me. And I'm trying to give you a reason to meet with me, because I'm sharing with you it's possible that I can help you I can assist you to reach all your goals. But in order to make that happen, I have to see the home first, so I can share with you in person how we can get that done. Right? Any questions on this?
But sometimes you don't have to see the home. The home is just a home. I just tell you there's no upgrade. It's just everything is
No,
original.
no.
Why you have to sell the home?
Always have to see a home, because there's no way you can know. Okay, if your logic is correct, why would the appraiser need to see the home? All the banks that's getting a loan, they have to see the home. The appraiser have to go your home.
But sometimes some agent invites the client going to the office instead of going to the home. So what do you prefer to do?
No, always goes to home.
Always go to the home?
Always goes home. Yeah, because when it goes home, it gives you a perfect reason to meet with the seller. Because for us, that's the reason that we want to go there. But we're not going to tell them that. We're going to tell them that the reason we want to go meet with them is to see the home. But actually, the reason we want to go meet with them is to talk with them, so we can get the contract.
But what if it's a tenant occupied?
Or if it's a tenant occupied, then just meet at a different location.
And what if they don't want you to disturb a tenant? They don't want tenants to know they are selling.
Then just sell off market or sell without a sign, and have the just tell them, okay. So if you tell me, okay, I don't want to disturb the tenant. It's okay. We do not need to disturb the tenant. We do not need to show the home. We do not need an open house. We can get a home sold. We have many buyers that's looking for investment property. Very simple. Okay? Just give them exactly what they want.
But I think having a tenant is, even though you say it's possible, but I think it's very complicated. It's not easy.
Don't worry. Solve that problem later. Remember, you have to get the contract, then solve the problem. a lot of times agent, what they're doing it wrong is they're solving all the problem without a contract. You're wasting your time. You do not do anything unless you have the contract.
But I don't have the solution to sell with the tenant. I don't think I can do it.
Okay, there's many solutions. You can put up a sign, you can have buyers go knock on the door, you can get a good attorney, refer them a good attorney. There's many options. Remember, there's always more solution than the problem. You have to believe you can do it, right? How many options I just gave it to you? 3, at least 3, right? So you bring up a good point. Number 1, you have to believe it first. If you do not believe it,
I don't even want to bring this.
Yeah, if you do not believe it, the way you talk is gonna sound very timid. You will not even be confident. If you're not confident, how can the seller have a confidence in you? First, you have to believe it's all possible. Or first, you have to believe you can do it. Then the seller can believe you can do it. Then they're gonna have you help them to do it. If you do not even believe it's possible, how they can believe you? There's no way they're gonna believe you.
But when you have the tenant and you do go there and then you take the case, but is there a certain amount for a certain ratio that you eventually didn't make it, or you are 100%
That's
making
not
it?
something I can control. All I'm telling you is I have experience in the past to help sellers to sell their home with tenant issues. Okay, whether I can 100% make it happen or not, I don't know. Right? Who's this? How come somebody joined? Anybody else have a friend coming in? Last name is K-A-N-G? Oh, you. Okay. Who is this? Yourself.
康树夏.
Who is that? Oh, yourself. Okay.
She's
Okay.
she's
Okay,
still
you gotta
connected.
fix the speaker. Your speaker is not working. Fix the speaker. Okay. Okay. So any more question on this, on the tenant issue?
When you have a year lease, you cannot put on the market if tenants not cooperative, right?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
If you still under a lease,
Doesn't matter. You can sell the property without showing. You can have a buyer that's agreed to take over the lease. So whether it's have 1 year lease or not is irrelevant, right?
if the buyer buy it without seeing the inside,
Yeah, it's possible. Some buyers, they may want to do it. That's always a possibility. It's just depending on the seller want to do it that way or not. If they want to do it that way, then sign the contract.
the lease until November, but by November we all know the price will be maybe going down. So he debating right now. He asked my opinion. I asked my broker. My broker says you cannot do that because the lease is still there. The tenant is LAPD. He says I'm refused any showing.
Then
So
go to the showing. Just sign the contract and try to get it sold without the showing.
I haven't done that. Have you had any experience without showing it?
Yeah. Okay. We're not trying to say it will turn out exactly the way it will turn out. We're just saying is it's possible to sell the home without the buyer see the home. Okay, I have a home in Lake Forest right now. It's still in escrow. The buyer still didn't leave. I mean, the tenant still didn't leave, but we're in contract right now. Okay, there's many options. Like I said, right, there's always more solution than the problem. Do not be a robot. For example, in this situation, the buyer can buy the home without seeing the home if the tenant is inside. There's many options. Option 1, the buyer can sign a contract. In the contract say, I will not close the deal unless I see the home. Option 1. Option 2, the buyer can say, I will assume the all tenant risk and close escrow, but in exchange, I'll get a better price. There's many options, right? You got to be creative. You cannot be a robot, right? It's like, if I ask you this question, if the house is half burned down, would you buy it? Would you buy a house that's half burned down?
If the price right, yes.
Yes, right? Exactly. So it doesn't matter. Okay, If the house has a tenant inside, and if the tenant doesn't want to show the home, if the house you can buy it for half price, would you buy it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? So whether it has a 1-year lease or you can buy the home without seeing the home or see the home or not, it's irrelevant. Okay? Without the contract, you have nothing to work on. You cannot help the seller. The only way you can help the seller is when you have the contract. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's a 1-year lease. So a lot of times the broker, they do not know. Okay, a lot of brokers, they do not have the experience of doing deals. Okay, the advice that, who's the broker that told you this?
Kwong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Kwang, I think he's very strict on some of the things. So it's your call. Okay, you're the agent, you're the decision maker. You do not need to ask him. Okay, because when you sign a contract, it's your contract. It's a free marketing. It's free advertising. Okay, it's your choice. It's not his choice.
I'm concerned. I don't want to bring any risk for my broker. That's why I'm concerned. By myself, I can push forward, because
What's the risk? There's no risk. All you got to do is just sell the home without showing the home. Just say in the description, no showing, no showing. There's no risk. You're not telling people to go knock on the doors, right?
Yeah, you don't tell people, but some people seeing the house for sale on the market, they go without, and then the tenant is he works in the LAPD.
Doesn't matter. As the owner, you have a right to sell your home. Doesn't matter if he's the president or LAPD. The tenant doesn't dictate whether the seller sell the home or not. That's not the tenant's choice. Okay? The seller have the full right to decide whether they want to sell their home or not, or when to sell their home. A tenant cannot tell them what to do. That's backward. The tenant doesn't own the home. The owner owns the home. It's the owner's decision to sell the home or not. It's not a tenant's decision.
But sometimes the seller wants to sell a good price, even there's a tenant. There is a situation, and they in their mind they have, oh, this price might be selling for $1 million, but with tenant, with this difficulty, maybe it's 950.
Doesn't
but
matter.
they don't accept the fact it's going to be 950.
Doesn't matter. Either way, they're going to lose money. If they don't sell now, if they wait until later, interest becomes 7%, they're still going to lose money. Just take the damn listing. Whether it's going to sell for 950 or $1 million or not, nobody knows. Maybe you will sell $1 million and nobody see the home. That's possible too. Just take the listing, right?
Ray, I have a question.
Go ahead, yeah.
You said take a listing. How about the closing rate? You take, for example, if I take 10 listings, but I only close 5.
Okay. When you take a listing, when you do it correctly, one listing should get you at least 3 more listings. That's the goal, okay? Even if you take 10 listings, you only close 5, it's still better than taking 5 listings and close 5 listings.
Oh, I see, got you. Thank you. Got it.
Okay? If you take 10 listings, you might get, because of 10 listings, you might get 20 listings, 30 listings. Okay. If you only take 5 listings, maybe you're gonna get 5 listings, okay? Remember, your goal to take a listing is not just to sell the home. Your biggest goal to take listing is to get more listing with the listing, because that's free advertisement. Okay, Cici's turn. Cici, are you ready? Any more question about what we just talked about? Okay, Cici, go ahead.
Hi, Ray. Hi, this is Cici.
Yeah.
I saw your house was listed 1 year ago. Are you still interested to sell your home?
Yeah.
Are you interested to sell your home now?
Yes.
Do I have a chance to meet you?
No.
Okay.
Why do you want to meet me? Why do you want?
Because I want to listing presentation.
Listing presentation?
Yes.
I don't want listing presentation. I don't want to sit there and listen to you to talk to me.
what I should say.
Benefits.
If I can sell you house with more, 5% more, how do you think about it?
Yeah, I want more money, but how you can give me more money?
Because on this market, I think I can help you to sell it on more price. I have a different plan for sell your home, but first I need to meet you and see your home first.
Okay, so you say in the market, so that means the market is doing the job, it's not you.
Excuse me, what you say?
You just told me that in this market, you can get a higher price. So you're not getting me the higher price. It's the market getting a higher price. So that means I can use any agent, right?
But I have different plan can help you to sell more price.
What kind of plan you talking about? Just tell me now.
Okay, can I go meet you and see your home first? Because I have different plan. I don't know which one is.
Do you want to meet me or you want to see the home? Which one is it?
Can I do on the same time?
Okay, you already have the pictures online. So take a look at the pictures and then we can talk on the phone. How about that?
But you know, the picture can't show anything.
Okay. I can meet with you, but you know, I have to make a decision with my wife. I'm not the only person. So call me back later on. Let me ask my wife what's a good time first, and you know, then we can talk about the time to meet.
Okay.
Okay, see you. Bye. Okay. So I'll be this time I'll be the agent, I'll be the seller, you'll be the agent. Okay, same scenario. Okay.
Okay. Hi.
So you'll be the seller, I'll be the agent. Hi, this is Sophie? Sissy?
Yes.
Yeah, Sissy, I see that you're trying to sell a home. Is that home still on the market? Are you still on the market to sell the home?
Yeah, I'm interested to sell the home.
When can I take a look at the home? Today or tomorrow?
Why I need to meet you?
Oh, because I can get you at least 5 or 10% more money for your home. In order to make sure I can get you more money, I need to take a look at the home first.
Oh, but other agent call me, say the same thing to ask you.
Well, I'm not just saying it. You know, I have done it for my client in the past. If you're interested in getting more money for your home, you know, I can show you exactly how I did it with other sellers.
Okay, can you give me some example?
I can give you examples, but like I said earlier, we have multiple programs. What I need to do is see your home first before I can, you know, be sure whether I can get you more money for the home or not. When is a good time? Today or tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, okay. 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 2. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So when you did it, I told you that I need to talk to my wife first. What did you do?
Oh. So you're asking what I should do?
Yeah. If I tell you I need to talk to my wife first, what should you do?
Yeah, can you ask right now?
Okay. Yes, I can meet, but I need to talk to my wife first. Can you call me back tomorrow?
Sure, what time?
Anytime is okay.
Okay.
No, if I tell you I have to talk to my wife first, what can you tell me to make sure I agree to the appointment now, instead of having me call you back tomorrow, having you calling me back tomorrow? Okay, in this situation, you just say, okay, I understand you need to talk to your wife first. What if we let's make a tentative time first, and that way, you know, we can always change it later on. If the time doesn't work for your wife, we can always change it. How does it sound today or tomorrow? So you can tell them we can make a tentative time first, tentative appointment first, and if it doesn't work for your wife, we can always change the time.
But I have a question.
Go ahead.
When I call, they ask you, what your evidence for you can sell me for like 10% more?
That's what we have been able to do for our client in the past. That's why, you know, that's the exact reason I'm calling. So I can, number one, I can take a look at your home first. Number two, I can share with you exactly how we achieve that for our other customers, our other clients. When is a good time, today or tomorrow?
Just keep asking when you have time.
Remember, no, it's not that. You gotta make sure to understand, when you're on the phone, you're not trying to do the listing presentation, right? You're trying to use the listing presentation to, you know, when you're on the phone, you're trying to book the appointment. And the reason for you to book the appointment is, number one, you need to see the home first to know whether you can get them more money for the home or not. Number two, it also gives you the chance to share with them exactly how you can get them at least 5 or more, 10% more money for the home. You can, that's when you have the opportunity to show them the options. You want to give them the reason to meet with you, right? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Because let's say, because a lot of times they're gonna ask you, oh, how you can give me at least 5 or 10% more for my money for my home? You tell them, that's the exact reason I need to see your home first. So I can see the home, so I can see exactly how much more money I can get for you. Also, I can share with you the multiple programs we have that we have done in the past to help our other clients to get the more money for their home. When is a good time to see the home, today or tomorrow? You want to give them the reason to meet with you in person, right? Number one reason, you need to see the home first. Number two reason, so you can share with them in person how you can get them more money with the multiple programs you have, right? Because let's say if they ask you the question, how can you give me more money for my home? You just sit there and talk. After you finish talking, click. Right?
Okay, but if I don't have any like example, give to the
What example? The multiple
like,
programs?
No. Like how many house I sell this area?
Okay, you can use the company example, you can use the team example, you can use many examples. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We have 15 more minutes. You want to do it one more since you didn't do it last time?
Okay.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I be the agent.
Okay, you be the agent. Okay. Go ahead, call me. Yeah.
Hi, Ray. This is Cici. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hi. Okay. I saw you listing your house like half a year ago. Are you still interested to sell your house?
Yes, but I couldn't find a replacement home. I mean, I want to because the home I have right now is a little bit smaller. I want to sell it, but I don't know if I can find a better house with the same price.
Oh, I can help you to find a place, and I can sell you the home first, and do that same time to help you to finding the place. If you can't find the place, you don't need to sell your house.
Okay, that sounds interesting, but how can you find me a cheaper house? All the houses are so expensive nowadays.
Which area you're interested in?
That's the thing. I don't want to move too far away. I just want to stay nearby where I am right now. But the house I have now is a little bit small.
So you need a bigger house. Like how big is?
The house I'm living now is only 3 bedrooms and 1,200 square foot. I need at least 5 bedroom and 2,000 square foot.
Oh, I can help you find that, and I can show you what I find and how much I can sell your house first.
Okay, I mean, I know how much my home's worth. I know how much I can sell it for. Why do I need you to tell me that?
Because I may help you sell 10% more.
How can you do that?
Yeah, can I meet you and see you home first? And I can tell you,
I just don't understand how you can give me 10% more money for the home. And also, that's not even my biggest concern. My biggest concern is I cannot find any replacement home for a decent price. Everything's so expensive now.
so maybe I can find more house nearby in nearby city with lower price. Are you interested maybe to see some condo or townhouse?
No. Remember, I'm looking to change to a bigger house, not to a smaller house.
Mhm.
I'm looking, the house I have now is too small.
So if I can find a bigger house, is it okay for you?
Yeah, I want a bigger house, but not more price.
But some house is not that expensive. It's not every big house. So I can show you some listings, some example. Can you meet with me?
Yeah, but the problem is I already have an agent I'm working with.
Did you sign the contract?
No, not yet.
So how about give me a chance? I can show you if I can find more good price house for you.
What if I sell my house and I don't find a house I like? That's my concern.
Oh, we can do that on the same time. I can like listing your house and finding the replacement house. If we could find, you don't need to sell your house.
Okay.
So do you have time tomorrow or today?
Tomorrow.
1 or 10 a.m.
1 p.m. 1 p.m.
Okay, I meet you tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Okay. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay. What I like about you is you're very persistent. Although you talk kind of slowly,
I'm thinking.
but you was persistent. So that's the most important thing. Okay. Number one, you have to be persistent. Number two, so obviously you have to think faster. Okay. It's good because you're practicing. So what did I say? Let me see. I'm trying to remember what we talked about. So the problem basically you're trying to solve is, the problem I'm telling you is that I want to sell my home to get a bigger home. Then you need to give me an option to believe that I can achieve that. Okay. So what you can do is the couple things you can do. You can tell them, hey, the house you're in right now is 1,200 square foot. Okay, let's do it backward. So you'll be the seller, I'll be the agent. Okay. And we'll go to the same situation. Okay. Just tell me that you want to sell your home, it's too small, you want to buy a bigger home. But the reason you can't do it is because the bigger home is too expensive. Okay. So you'll be a seller, I'll be the agent. Okay. Ringy, is this Sissy?
Yes.
Yeah, I see that you have a home for sale. Are you still in the market to sell the home?
Yes. I'm interested.
Okay, when can I take a look at the home? Today or tomorrow?
But I'm still not make decision because right now the market house is super expensive. I want to change a bigger house. I don't have enough budget.
Okay, what if I can tell you, you can get your home, a bigger home, and you don't have to pay anything extra?
How can you do that?
You know, the house, by the way, I see that the home you're living now is 1,200 square foot, right?
Mhm.
If you, because right now I think I can get your home for at least anywhere around like $500 per square foot. So if you buy a bigger home, the price per square foot is actually much cheaper. Let's say if you get a 2,000 square foot home, maybe you only need to pay like, you know, a little bit over $300 per square foot. That's one option. You can, because the house you're living right now, you can buy another house with a bigger square foot. Another option we can have is you can buy a multi-units instead of a single family. And in my experience, the multi-unit, the price per square foot is actually cheaper than single family house. So with these two options, I'm very confident that we can get your home sold, which right now is the best time to sell because, although the interest rate has already increased, but you still have a chance to sell your home for the highest price. And you can exchange into either bigger home, single family home, or a duplex or triplex. And by the way, this is your only last chance, because if you wait for any longer and the interest rate go up even more, you will not get a good price for your home right now. So does that sound beneficial to you? So you can sell the home and replace a bigger home, much bigger home?
Yeah, I understand, but the bigger home price is like 50,000 more.
You mean 500,000 more?
Yeah, 5,000 more.
Like I said earlier, right? You do not have to buy a single family home. You can buy multi-family too. And if you're open to other surrounding cities, we can help you to find a replacement home that's at a similar price or just a little bit over your current price. And by the way, you're not obligated to sell your home. If you do not find your replacement home, you do not have to sell. But what I'm telling you now is if your current home is not big enough, right now is your only chance to make this move. Because once the interest rate continue to increase, the price will drop and you won't be able to sell your home for a good price. And you will not have enough money to replace a bigger house. So you're not obligated to sign any paperwork with me. All I'm asking is I take a look at your home. I can share with you the options. I can get it done for you to replace to a bigger house without paying much more money.
But I have the single family home. I just want to move to other bigger single family home.
Okay, that's okay. We can move to a bigger single family home, maybe in a different area, maybe surrounding area. I mean, there's many options, right? Here's the thing. If you are not opening to options, you will be stuck in this small home because the price is gonna change and you will not have any other opportunity to make this change. Now is your only opportunity to make this change. Just hear me out. You don't have to make any decision. You're not obligated to pay me any money. All I'm doing is take a look at your home and share and figure out some other options that can help you to reach your goal. How does that sound?
Yeah, but I just want to live nearby with my family.
That's
if
fine.
I move to other place, it's so far.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be far. There's many other options. Like I said, if you do not get the home you want, you do not need to sell. And all I'm doing is just sharing with you some of what options you have, what other options you have. That way, you have a more idea you can think about, more base you can make the decision now. How does that sound? Does that benefit?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds
When's a good time? Today or tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Okay, morning or afternoon?
Afternoon.
Okay, 1 or 2 p.m.
1.
Okay, let's talk about this. So what do we do? What do we do? So basically, your home right now is too small, and you want to move to a bigger home. Tell me, like what we just did, Sissy.
So we have different option. Maybe the bigger house, the price per square foot may be lower, so it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
And so we have different option. Maybe find a different like condo or townhouse home, or
multi-family. Yeah, multi-family.
yeah, or we can find in just nearby other city.
Yes, and also different property type, right?
Yeah, different property tax.
Yeah, because you have to understand, nobody is selling or buying a home for no reason. Nobody is selling or buying a home just because they want to sell or buy a home. It's a big hassle, right? You got to move around. People are selling or buying a home because life changed, right? People get older, they need to downsize. People have new baby, they need more room. So there's always a reason. So you just need to provide a solution that's possible for them to help them to solve the problem.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions on this?
No.
Okay, anybody else have any more questions?
I have a question.
Go ahead, yeah.
The objection that the reason that provided to you is they want to change the house from smaller one to bigger one.
Yes.
So you have a reason to convince them to better to sell right now, so you have more money to buy a bigger one, which is a lower dollar per square footage, right?
Yes.
But why did he say, oh, I want to downsize?
No, downsize. No, that's just a general. I'm not talking about in that situation. I'm just talking about in general.
But what if the seller give you the
Oh, if they
objection?
want to downsize, okay. If they want to downsize, you can tell them downsize. Okay, the same thing. If they want to downsize, they still need, the bigger the home they have, they need to sell, because if they don't sell now, they're gonna lose more money because the home they have right now is bigger, right?
Mm.
Because let's say if their home that they have now is $1 million, they want to downsize to a home that's 500K. So if they want to downsize, they should sell it now, because if they don't sell now for $1 million, if they sell next year, maybe they can only sell for $900,000. Right? They can downsize into 2 properties or 3 properties, right? Or if there's many options, they can downsize to 2 property, or they can downsize to multi-family property, or they can downsize to 1 property here and another property out of state. There's many other options, because if they live in a big house, it has a lot of equity and it's not producing them income. They should downsize so they can live in a smaller home, so they can use the rest of the money equity to buy other homes, so they can generate income for them. Usually when they downsize, meaning they're retired, so that means if they downsize and they use the extra money to buy other income property, maybe out of state or nearby, then they can generate more extra income for them, right?
Yeah. So how about the objection is people say the price is going down, like what you say. So I don't rush to buy right now. I have a lot of equity, so I don't rush to buy. I rather buy cheaper.
Okay. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So maybe it's gonna turn off, right? Because I said for 2 hours. What's your question again? Okay, so here's what I tell them. If you're okay with not selling your home within the next 10 years, 20 years, then you can sell anytime. If your plan is to sell your home within the next 3 to 5 years, now is the best time to sell. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you
Yeah.
get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they want to sell within the next 3 to 5 years, because we know that the market may be changing. So when it's adjusted, that means the price is only going to get lower. So if they want to sell within the next 3 to 5 years, then the best time to sell is now. If they don't care, if they can keep the home for like 10 years, 20 years, then it doesn't matter. Then they can sell anytime, right?
You can sell after that.
Yeah, if they can hold the home for 10 years, then maybe later on the market is going to come up again. But if they want to sell within the next 3 to 5 years, then now is probably the best time to sell, because the price is only going to get lower and lower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did that answer your question or no?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So any other questions for today? Go ahead.
For quite a lot of this topic, I think we always need to come up with some solution. So maybe you could list some of the potential question you were asked before, and then list that, and then we can put some solution underneath, and then we practice it.
Everybody do it. I'm gonna make a file, and everybody send me your email address. I'm gonna share this file to everybody. Everybody put your solution and the problem into the file, okay? So we can all put it together.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. If no more questions, so that's it for today. Okay. So if you want, go ahead.
What are we going to do next time?
Same thing. Just practice, because you just need practice. There's no way you can, become good at it without practice. So next time we should practice more, because now I'm talking more, but next time in the following class, you need to practice more, because there's no way you can be good at it without practice. Practice is the most important. So what I was going to say, shoot, I forgot. But anyway, yeah. In the meantime, if you can, we have like how many people here? We have 4 people in here, right? So you guys can maybe pair up. If you want to stop practice, you can stop practice from now, So we have 4 people here: Cici, Sophia, Suzanne, and Gloria. You can pair up, so you can figure out who is want to pair with who, and then you can figure out a schedule, weekly schedule to practice with each other. like maybe 1 hour a week, 2 hour a week, whatever, you know.
So tomorrow sometime, right?
Yeah, tomorrow same time. So tomorrow we'll do it, and I'm gonna share a file with you, and you guys in the meantime you guys can figure out who you want to pair together, so you can practice that in your own time too. At least practice like once or twice a week. You know, when we're not doing the training. Yeah. So there's two ways to practice. One is practice with the body. Another way is just call. The calling is actually the best way to practice, because when you're calling, you tend to get nervous. So the more you call it, the more comfortable you're gonna become. The actual call is the best practice. Any other questions? So remember, this training is not only for cold call. It's also good for presentation. It's also good for any type of objections. So if you become really good at it, no matter what people say, no matter what kind of situation, anytime when any client asks you any question, you will be able to respond quickly.
I think this time we're doing something like expire. Can sometime next time doing something like SOI, somebody you know, and then
Doesn't
ask
matter.
them. Doesn't
Anything
matter?
you want to bring up, just bring it up. Yeah, doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be expired. Yeah.
Oh,
It could be anything. Anything you want to. So that's why I'm going to share the file with you. Then you can, whatever question, whatever objection you have, just put in there.
put in the WeChat?
No, I'm going to share a file with you, so you can put in the file.
Oh, like Drive?
Yeah,
Google Drive?
not Drive, just Google Doc. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ray,
Yeah.
Ray,
Yeah, go ahead.
the day the seller called me, say, oh, bring me the buyer. It's expired. Then what would you say?
Okay, we have a lot of buyers that we're working with, but you know, obviously I cannot bring all the buyers to you.
Mm-hmm.
In order for me to bring the buyer, I need to take a look at the home first.
Mm-hmm.
To take a look at your home today or tomorrow.
Yeah, so I sold a house, but I don't know how to convince him to sign the contract.
Yeah, so that's another topic. That's a leasing presentation topic. Yeah.
Are you going
What's the
to?
problem? What's the reason he's not signing the contract?
Oh, because he still have a tenant, so he still have income. Doesn't rush to sell.
Okay. So what if he can sell for $1 million now, and next year he can only sell for 900,000?
That's a good point. Yes, but he always said, "Bring me the buyer."
So that's a different subject. You need to, you know, you need to do it correctly on the leasing presentation for him to. I'm not saying you're gonna be able to close every client, but if you do it the correct way, you have a better chance to close the client, to have them sign the contract. Yeah. But whatever objection you have, write down the objections you have when you did the presentation, then we can talk about it next time.
Okay. And what if the seller happened to be a realtor? He couldn't sell his house. Are you going to approach to him?
Yeah, that's okay too.
Okay.
Because ultimately, a lot of realtors, they're not full-time realtors. A lot of realtors, they're part-time. They might not have all the resources to get the best money for their home.
Right.
What if I can get you at least 10% more money for your home? Would you be open for me to sell your home? Or if you don't want to, we can sell it together too. Would you be willing to, you know, get more money for us to work together?
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Any more questions? Okay, so if that's it, then we'll talk tomorrow. Okay, just I'm gonna share the file with you guys. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.